I am chair of the ambassador committee of the Lake Oswego Chamber. I don't normally MC, so please bear with me. And I did zero prep for this. This morning we're at the Hunt Club, and I would like to start with Mickey and Kerry from the Hunt Club, and then we will talk to Keith and Peggy Dickerson from Hope Community Church. I'm going to let them do all the talking. So,
okay.
you can be my
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes. I have a loud voice. That's what my teachers told me. I'm not kidding. Thank you for being here this morning. This is great. When we were asked if we'd be interested in hosting one of the Friday morning networking events, it was a no-brainer. We've had some involvement with the Chamber in the past, and I've been to some of the Friday morning events, and we love the opportunity to invite community members, and especially you all, into the Hunt Club. A lot of people don't know exactly what the Hunt Club is, and a lot of people don't even know it's here, right? So part of our mission recently has been to increase our community awareness and reach out into the community, and so that's an ongoing, ongoing effort. I'll try to keep my remarks very brief, and then I'll turn to Mickey Webb, who's our general manager. Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Kerry Griffin. I'm on the board of directors here. Speaking of what is Lake Oswego Hunt, we are a private, nonprofit organization. It was founded in 1937. Actually, I think it was founded in 1936. Back in the days, there were a lot more riding clubs. They called them hunt clubs. And the hunt refers to this style of riding, which stemmed from the old fox hunts, where you're out in the country, you're jumping over obstacles and creeks and things like that, and it was a particular style of riding. We don't do hunting here, but we do various styles of horse riding. This place was built in 1937. It's on the National Historic Registry, and it's been run as a club for many, many years. In recent years, as you may guess, keeping a facility like this on 19 acres with very old wooden buildings takes a lot of care and feeding and a lot of money, and so we've sort of transitioned into a model where we provide the services, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and Mickey will too. Oh, there you are. And also really a community organization. Even though this is private, we're a community centerpiece, and there's so many people that walk the property, that take lessons here, that come to our events. It's necessary and it's really fun. And little known fact is that we're zoned R10 here. This is prime residential real estate. I'll bet there's some in fact I know there's some realtors here. Don't get any ideas. But it's really, there's no money to be made in running a horse barn. And so there's been some tight times in the past. Isn't that right, Don? Don is on our board of directors as well. And so the model we're trying to change to is provide the services, fulfill our mission, which is to provide events, lessons, and preserve this amazing landmark. And then also the other part is community outreach, fundraising. Unless someone brings us $300,000 or $400,000 to replace the roof, we have to have fundraisers. So that's what we've been doing. We really want to welcome the community, into the property and into the events. Speaking of events, we have a couple of things coming up that I would like to put on your radar screen, and they are on our website, or if they're not, they will be soon. We have, at the end of July, we have a dressage show. It's a rated dressage show, so it's sort of fancy. It's with judges and all that stuff. It's July 30th and 31st, and there's no charge. It's open to the public. So if you want to see some fun dressage events, come at the end of July. We will have our 4th annual Raise the Roof event on Sunday, September 18th. We've done that 3 times. We did it 1 year, and then we hit COVID, and so we sort of scrambled. We did it again last year, and we had a winter one. This will be our 4th annual, and we call it Raise the Roof because we had roofs, the roof part that's over the stables, and then the part that's over The riding arena, as well as this, they were in serious need of repair, and it takes a lot of money. And so we raised enough funds to do the whole stable part and this whole area, and then we're working on the remaining funds to do the arena, which is huge. The arena is like 90 feet wide by 220 feet long or thereabouts, and so the expansive roof is huge, and it takes a lot of money, but we're really close. And so anyway, those are on your radar screen, late July and September 18th, and we'll be having other smaller events throughout there. Yeah, maybe I'll just stop there, and I can go on and on and on. And but I just really want to say welcome. This is a labor of love. I grew up right over there, and never thought twice about this place until my daughter started riding here, and then I got involved in the board of directors and realized that this is a real treasure that's worth saving. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of outreach, and a lot of money. But it's a wonderful place, and I'm committed, and the board and the members are committed. And was I supposed to say something about memberships?
Yes.
Okay. We are. We're a club, really, and that's how it was founded. But we, as I mentioned, we see ourselves as much more of a community organization. But we do have memberships, and that are open to anyone. And we have full memberships, and we have social memberships. Some of the benefits of being a member are you get if you're a horse rider and you own a horse, there are some benefits there. You can use this club room basically anytime, free of charge, and so we welcome anyone who's interested in being a social member or being a full member. It's not that much, and we have some information in this pamphlet. Please pick one of these up before you leave. It's really a general overview of what goes on here and some of the services we provide. So I think I'll just stop there, and I'll introduce our manager, Mickey Webb, who's going to talk a little bit about the facilities part and some of what he does around here.
So when I was hired, one of the things that we're talking about was actually looking at the business side. I'm even though I run equine facilities, I actually haven't ridden a horse in like 22 years. And then I rode a Western style. But I have run fairgrounds, I have run equine facilities, I have been in the facility industry for 20-something years now. Event facilities, which, as you know, is events. Even lessons are considered events as well, our big raised roof events, things like that, so I bring that here as well as the facility side. Some of the things we do right here, a little different from my other positions, was the riding academy. The riding academy is huge here. We have 85 to 90 students that ride weekly. In here. We have roughly 22 horses that we either own or lease out for that riding program, and there's another 7 or 8 border horses that are here as well. So we got quite a few horses. We take care of our operation takes care of those horses while they're here. Do daily turnouts, as you can see some of them in the turnouts in the back out here. We also feed 3 times a day. And we just clean every day as well their stalls, so we take care of that. So we have staff for that. So that that's one of the major expenses we have, is to take care of that. The facility itself is an old facility, historic facility, beautiful facility, but it does take a lot of volunteer hours. It takes a lot of help in doing that. So if anyone has expertise in electrical work and plumbing and drainage, please contact me, because we always use the volunteers and sponsors, and we're working on a sponsor program for the facility as well. But back to the Riding Academy program, we have not. People coming off of COVID apparently have been looking for something new to do. Because I have a wait list now of over 230 people waiting to get onto the Riding Academy program. I actually have shut down taking new people onto the wait list because it's at least a year out. I really don't want that to make people wait that long. And we have all of our instructors for our beginner program. Actually, most of them came through our program, which is very nice as well. A lot of them are under 18. But they are oversaw by a trainer. We have 2 trainers out here right now, Gabby Smith and Jen Mack, who do different styles of training and working with our program. From a facility standpoint, some of the major stuff we have is drainage. I didn't realize the ground could hold this much water until I moved here. But our cross country field out here is used during the summer, of course, but right now we can't put horses on it because it is soft. So if they ride out there, they leave big divots. So that's one thing we have to maintain so that we can use it in the summer for our cross country program. and some of the shows that we'll be